Hey dude, want to talk today about this ribs down thing that your PT keeps talking to you about. I don't know exactly what she has said or if she's given you any why this is an important thing or any information outside of you need to learn how to pull your ribs down. So that's the information that I'm going to go off of, kind of the most basic level of what does it mean to have your ribs down and why is that a thing? When we see people stand, I'm going to go to the side here just so this makes a little more sense. Two positions we see most commonly, we see this. People sit at the desk, people sit on the airplane, this is you. Rounded in the thoracic spine, rounded in the middle of the back, and then their lumbar curve sucks. How do we do that? What we're trying to do right now, get your scapula to be able to retract, turn your glutes on, basically get your back firing the right way. The other thing that we see is this overextended position in which the gut sticks out, the chest is up, and the ribs are blown out. You can see the gut comes past our rib cage here, and it puts a ton of pressure on our low back, which is also what you've been dealing with. So, what she means by this when she's talking about bringing your ribs down is what we call global flexion. And what we're looking for is squeezing your butt, contracting your abs, and what we want to think about when you're sitting at a desk or sitting on the plane or walking around is, I don't need you to be at the most you've ever squeezed your butt and the most you've ever flexed your abs. But what we're looking for is about 80%, 65 to 80%, squeezing your glutes, and then keeping constant tension in your abs so that this is where our baseline is. We don't need this overextended standing position. We don't need this hunched over position. What we're looking for is about 65 to 80% tension in our glutes, 65 to 85% or 80% tension in our gut. And what this is going to do is create a solid core, solid glutes, so that no matter what we do, you won't do this or the other way, walk around overextended. It puts too much pressure on our low back. So when she says we need to do workouts and exercises that bring your ribs down, what she's really trying to tell you is less about bring your ribs down, because that's bringing your ribs down, and more about global flexion, in that we need your shoulders back, we need your glutes turned on so you can find neutral pelvis, and we need to have that 80% tension on our abs at all times. And what that looks like when you're able to walk around is we tighten our glutes, we tighten our abs, and the ribs pull down a little bit. So when we do the core exercises, hollow rocks, that's why those things work really well. When we're doing the L-sits, because you have to have that global flexion in your core, and you have to have your glutes on, you have to have your ribs pulled down. So when your PT talks about we need to pull your ribs down, she means global flexion. Tighten your abs up when you walk around, squeeze your butt when you do everything, and we'll get this problem solved. Holla, bro.